Okay, that doesn't look good. Are you repairing a fence or making some hardcore toast? I'm not quite sure what you're doing there. Oh, hey, Mark.
Hey, Bart.
What's going on?
I'm nervous.
Oh, you look nervous. I'm nervous too with those tools there.
Yeah, well, I've never done a GAI or a global slab.
Oh, we're cracking.
We're going to crack them out of there. Part of the problem with global, even though they were equally respected with PSA way back in the early 2000s, is that the market no longer embraces them.
Yeah, I've seen the PSA and the SGC, but I've never seen the, looks like AI.
Well, there's a G there. It's GAI for Global Authentication Incorporated, I guess.
That sounds really generic.
Yeah, people just say GAI or global. It's actually a really good looking slab. I'm really sorry they went out of business.
Yeah, Christy Mathewson, that looks like a valuable old card.
It is very valuable. It's not one that you would typically experiment with. Any sane person would crack a common card out before they tried this with a T205 Mathewson.
So now what's the difference between a T205 and a T206?
T206s came out in 1909. They did run through 1911, but these cards came along just a little bit later. They were found in similar packs of tobacco, and they're the same size as a T206, but these are distinctive for having the gold border. We did the Tinker Evers Enchants.
I was going to say it looked like that.
Yeah, those got pretty good grades. I got 2 5s and a 4 on those. This card is every bit as nice, so it should fall into that 4 to 5 range.
Gotcha. So you're going to crack this and get it regraded?
Yeah, it's got the metallic flip rather than a paper one. I'm going to go ahead and clip it at the top where it's further from the card than if I were to go at the bottom here. So you always want to start kind of at the top where you have more room to work with. A lot of people slab these cards for protection. It's not really all that protected because it's moving around in here.
Oh man.
SGC does a really good job of securing the card tightly within the gasket. This one moves around. I don't know if you can get it, but it's definitely sliding around in there. Sometimes these are referred to as maraca cards.
Maraca? Oh, because they shake.
You can shake it. The gap is on the right side, and now the gap is on the left side.
Oh yeah, you don't want it banging around.
No, you don't want it moving around. So it's
a solid choice to do this anyway.
If I was on the fence about cracking it out, and I was, that's kind of the deciding factor, is that it moves around. We're going to crack it.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So, this is my first global that I've ever attempted. As you can see, it got a 5. I wish I could save that and pop that into the new slab.
Well, we have it on tape.
All right, here we go. Well, that was easy. This is definitely... There it goes.
Ow, my eye. I'm kidding.
Some people do recommend wearing goggles. Okay, so that was fairly easy. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah. I didn't want this to happen over here.
Your wife knows you're using that knife?
I'll replace it. There we go.
All right, that's pretty clean.
Yeah, now I think rather than work around the perimeter and risk touching the card with the knife, I'm going to see if it'll just lift off. Well, the card moved on that last one. A little different than the SGC experience. Get this thing. Still no bends, creases, or wrinkles, just that little touch on the corners. It's really unusual that the slab would crack like that. But no harm done.
Don't matter.
It
it's all
doesn't
about
matter.
The card, right?
Yeah, we got it out unscathed.
Okay, so now what? You put in one of these card savers?
Yeah, I'm going to put it in a card saver 1. That's the holder that SGC seems to prefer. Let's do it this way. Nice. So there we have it.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Back of the card in case you want to see it.
Christopher Mathewson. Piedmont, huh?
Piedmont Cigarettes.
Okay, so Global gave it a 5, but you said if this gets even a lower grade from SGC, you're okay?
Yeah, I think it'll be worth more in an SGC 4 than it would in the GAI 5.
Really?
Yeah, it's currently graded a 5. I know it's going to get a slight downgrade. I just hope it's not a significant downgrade.
And again, But who knows, because it seems like the cooler the card, the more discerning they are.
That seems so true. In my case, the more at stake, the tougher they grade. It's a beautiful card either way. The numbers shouldn't matter, but you get full value out of it, hoping it gets the 4 or 4.5 that it deserves.
All right, off you go.
All right, Matty.
Make us proud.